of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets.
1. Wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step 2. Get some good, some food in you. Step 3. Think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4. Everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I conversation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Step 1, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2.
Enormous keys.
Yeah. No. Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Tino's Time. It's Monday. It's another new week here on Tino's Time. We got all the exciting things, of course. We got Monday Night Raw. We got Monday Night Football tonight. We'll be live at 7 o'clock, about 6:45. So come and hang out and watch Monday Night Raw and watch my Chicago Bears live on primetime as they try to defeat the New England Patriots. And Tino tries to go and win all of his fantasy football leagues this week for the first time all season, guys. So come and hang out tonight at 6:45 as we watch Raw and the Bears and Patriots. But before that, it's down to the final two teams, guys. It is down to the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. If you were to tell me in April that we would be sitting here in October talking about the Philadelphia Phillies being in the World Series, I would have laughed at you and thought you were crazy. But here we are, everybody. Houston Astros, Philadelphia Phillies. It's down to two. Who's taking home the trophy? And let's all talk about it. So before we preview the World Series, let's talk about how both teams got here and who they defeated in the championship series. Last time we were here, we were talking about the championship series and who I thought would be and who I thought would go to the World Series. And guys, as usual, as you know, if you listen to all the fantasy football shows, my predictions were absolutely wrong. I thought Seattle was going to go. I thought San Diego was going to go. I thought the Yankees were going to go. But here we are, like I said, Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Let's talk about the Astros first. Because the Astros decided they went into New York, they went into Houston. They said, you know what, Yankees, you won 100 games. Judge hit 62 bombs. It means absolutely nothing. They took the brooms out, and Houston said, and they were like, you want Houston? Well, here's Houston. We swept you. The Houston Astros swept the New York Yankees right out of the championship series, defeating the Astros 4-0. The Astros just dominated pitching, dominated fielding, dominated hitting. Pena, I should say. Pena. Correa, who? This kid's out here playing like a superstar. He ends up winning the ALCS MVP. He put up bombs left and right. He came up clutch in huge moments. And, this is what the Houston Astros were hoping for once they got rid of Carlos Correa. The Houston Astros are literally the juggernaut of the American League. They might even be the juggernaut of the MLB because let's be real, people, they're probably better than the Houston Astros, or they're probably better than the Los Angeles Dodgers at this point because at least the Astros get to the World Series. And they may not win, and they may have not won since the bang, 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 and blah, 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 and, whatever. But they prove every year they get there. They're in the championship series. They've been and they've won the pennant 4 out of the last 6 years. Houston Astros really are one of the best franchises and organizations in baseball, even though they like to bang, bang, bang. But guys, they beat the Yankees 4-0 in the series. And now the Houston Astros, Justin Verlander, Dusty Baker, and all the young kids, Jose Altuve, so many great people on the Astros we'll go over in a second that, I think are just, it's crazy to think about all of the guys that made the team. Yonder Alonso, we could talk about Yonder Alonso, Framel Valdez, Lance McCullers, Will Smith. These guys and this team is absolutely insane. But like I said, there is one guy I want to talk about because Jeremy Pena, guys, I just said it, I said Pena, but Jeremy Pena is an absolute stud. He comes out and he takes over for Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa goes to the Minnesota Twins. Twins think they got themselves a superstar. Twins think they're going to the playoffs. They're winning it all. And we saw how the Twin season fell apart. And look at the Astros. They get this kid. He comes up. He plays great. He plays shortstop probably better than Carlos Correa. And they were even savage enough during the playoffs to have Correa interview Pena. Just saying, that's kind of a fucked up move. If it's me, I'm just saying. Houston Astros, though, one big reason why they got here too, because we also will talk about the Phillies once we get to the Phillies and when I talk about it. They went out and they got Trey Mancini. They went out. They still had Michael Brantley. He's been out, usual and stuff like that because poor Michael Brantley, when he's good, he can stay on the field. They go out and Kyle Tucker comes out of nowhere. I just want to make sure I get all the guys' names right because sometimes, your boy Tino mess up the names. So we got the names. Alex Bregman, guys. Alex Bregman has been on the team and he's continued to prove why he's one of the best players in the league. And it shows that this team, they did everything. And Dusty Baker, honestly, this is the biggest reason why only reason why I'm kind of happy the Astros made it is because Dusty Baker, he's been to the Astros, he's made the World Series, but he's never won it. And, I think maybe this might be the time. The Astros are really good. They're just, they're good in every single way. It's crazy to watch the way they play baseball sometimes. They kind of looked like a really bad team in the beginning of the first inning yesterday, and then they figured it out and it clicked and everything was over. So, Houston Astros, round of applause for continuing to dominate in the American League, going to your 4th out of 6 World Series. Can you guys do it for Dusty this year? I don't know. We will have to see it. We'll have to see, not see it. We'll have to see what happens. But let's talk about the National League. Because the National League, guys, the Atlanta Braves came out. They did their thing last year. They went out. They got a whole new outfield. They lost to Ronald Acuna Jr. They fed off of that. They did their thing. And they went out and they won the World Series. 2020, was it 21? What year are we in? 2021 World Series champs. I don't even know what year we're in anymore, people. It might be 2025 by the time we talk. Who knows? I don't know. But, guys, Astros, or not the Astros. We just talk about the Astros. I'm talking about the Phillies now. Phillies. I got to get the Phillies. Got to get the Phillies because, your boy Tino always messing it up here. So, the Phillies, the National League. We thought it was going to be the Dodgers. The Braves won the World Series last year. Braves come out and they have another good season. The Mets are in first place, though, for all of the season, most of the year. Braves take over. They win the division. They win 100 games. Dodgers win 100 games. And we thought it was going to be the Braves and Dodgers. We thought it was. But it wasn't. It was the San Diego Padres. San Diego Padres, they did the same thing that the Braves did last season. They went out, and they might not have traded for a whole new outfield, but they traded away like a whole infield pretty much for Mr. Juan Soto, one of the best players in the game. So Juan Soto comes over from the Padres at the trade deadline. They got Manny Machado. They had Francisco Tatis Jr., but we all know how that went and how that goes. That's a whole different podcast we could do. Me and my man Southside Deech might talk about that. I don't know. But San Diego Padres, they went out and they did exactly what they needed to do. They had guys like Kim step up. They had guys like the whole Yu Darvish. I don't know why I have a lighter in my hand. My bad. But they have Yu Darvish step up. Tino's all over the place, guys. Yu Darvish step up. They have Blake Snout. They have all these guys step up. They figured it out. They didn't get past the Dodgers, of course, obviously, like in the division, because the Dodgers, of course, win 100 games. But this just proves that you don't have to. It doesn't matter how many games you win. You just got to get in. You're hot at the right time. You win the World Series. You win the playoffs, and you might go to the World Series. You don't have to win 100 games, and it just proves with the Yankees and the Dodgers didn't make it past the divisional round, and the Yankees got destroyed by the Astros, and it's just like the Yankees, I just feel like played so hard, so fast, and I hope Aaron Judge is playing right behind me next season. Right, Aaron Judge, come to Chi-Town, right field. Look at it. You could be standing right there, my guy. Put you right there. Nice spot. Jerry, sign Aaron Judge. Chicago White Sox. Let's go. But San Diego Padres had themselves a phenomenal season. They made it to the NLCS. And they should be very proud of themselves. But the Philadelphia Phillies, guys, they might be the ultimate underdog. Because the Philadelphia Phillies were the team. They were down and they were out. They fired their coach. They were under 500. They couldn't figure anything out. Bryce Harper wasn't having a good season. Bryce Harper was hurt. This guy wasn't having a good season. This guy wasn't. Kyle Schwarber, just everything wasn't going their way. And then a light switched. Honestly, my opinion, probably what some teams should have done, especially the teams like the White Sox and stuff, fired their coach. They fired their coach, and they bring in a new coach, and all of a sudden, the whole thing turns around. Phillies find a way into the playoffs. They make it to the wild card, and here they are in the AL or NLCS, and they end up defeating the San Diego Padres 4-1 off of the bat of Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, guys coming into the bullpen doing clutch hitting, everything that a team, it just seemed like it's going Phillies' way. If you're a Philadelphia fan, Philadelphia Eagles are 6-0, Philadelphia Phillies are in the World Series. You're probably on a high that your head's about to explode. I wish I could say that here in Chicago, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. I'm just saying. I don't know yet. Jerry, get some pace some guys. So, Philadelphia Phillies, though, guys. Philadelphia Phillies at David Robinson. I didn't even realize. I knew he was on the Cubs, but I forgot he got traded to the Phillies. The Phillies went out, they didn't trade, and they didn't make the same moves the Padres did. But the Phillies had the players and had the guys that they all needed to be able to make where they wanted to go. Aaron Nola. We could go over Aaron Nola. But I want to talk about Ryan Haskins. Haskins has been, or Hoskins, I should say, not Haskins. Never mind. But Hoskins, the first baseman, he was somebody that's been on the team for a while and stuff like that, and he was there. He was kind of like the first part of the rebuild, I feel like. They went out and they got Kyle Schwarber. They went out and paid Bryce Harper. Everybody thought they were crazy. They got JT, how do you, Real Muto, said that right. There we go. Tino said some words, name right. Nick Castellanos, they went out and got. They, like I said, Bryce Harper. They had a few guys injured, but there really wasn't too much. But once they fired their coach, they got a new coach, and this just proves that some teams should do that during the you shouldn't be scared to fire your coach. If things aren't working out, fire your coach. And if some teams would have fired their coach halfway through the season, maybe they would be in the same position, and maybe it would be the Phillies and White Sox. Maybe I'm just going to complain about it, but still, it irritates me, guys, because the Phillies are a great example of why you should never give up, you should never stop, and they're just a very good team. And honestly, the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Houston Astros should be a very, very good series. And it should be a very good one because now that the series ended yesterday, because I was going to do this podcast, I was going to do it, and I said it on my show, I think it was Saturday after Halloween Havoc, that I was going to do it on Thursday. But because the World Series ended yesterday, AL and NLCS ended, they now have 4 days off to rest, get ready for the World Series, and the World Series does not start until Friday. So now we have the World Series, guys. That's how the two teams got here. Now, who's going to win it? It's the Phillies. It's the Houston Astros. It's the juggernaut of the Astros, the AL Pennant World Series champions, team that just nobody can beat in the AL because the AL is a disaster. Who knows what it will look like next year? And then we got the underdog, the team that nobody expected it to be. Like I said, we thought it was the Braves, the Phillies, this team, that team. And it ends up, or we thought it was going to be the Braves or the Dodgers. And it ends up being the Philadelphia Phillies. Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Nola, Nick Castellanos, Gene Segura. Gene Segura is having himself a postseason. He was on Seattle. He's been on teams. He hasn't been like that superstar, but he has also been, and he's a very good player. So it's one of those things that everything just clicked. And, I don't know who's going to win this World Series. I don't know. Right now, I'm still kind of like debating, and I'm still thinking as we're talking about it. But I do know this. I do know it's going to be a very good series. I do know it's something different. I'm happy it's not the Dodgers. And it's not, yeah, we have the Astros, but I feel like the Phillies are the ultimate underdog. I don't know about you guys, but I'd be rooting for the Phillies a lot more than I would be the Astros because we don't want no bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. But guys, we don't want none of that. But here they are, juggernauts. If nobody wants to beat them, they're going to continue to be here. So the teams in the American League need to figure out how to beat the Houston Astros. And the only way it's going to happen is if that it is, I don't know. But we got the juggernaut. We got the ultimate underdog, guys. And to be honest, as I'm talking about this and talking this through, I have a feeling the series is at least going to go 6 to 7 games. I feel like it's going to be one of those series. It's going to go back and forth. Astros win one. Phillies win one. Astros win one. Like, it's going to go back and forth. It's going to go back and forth. And maybe by game 4 or 5, somebody finally gets to break out and somebody gets to somebody breaks and takes a 2-game lead. Before I continue, I do see all you guys in the chat, so I will get to all your questions, concerns. We got 15 people right now on the stream, so leave your questions, leave your comments. We did have a lot of NFL injuries happen. We'll be talking a lot about that tomorrow when we do the fantasy football show. But guys, leave the comments, leave the concerns, and we'll get over at once I give you my final predictions for I think is taking home the World Series. So back to what I was saying about the Phillies and Astros. It's going to be back and forth, and the team, like I said, game 4 or 5, I feel like they could take a 2 or 3 game lead or a game lead. But in the end, I'm going to take it because I love to, and, I just want to. I'm going to take the ultimate underdog. I'm going to say that in 7 hard-fought games, after 7 games are done, the 27th out, I'm going to say that the Philadelphia Phillies are going to continue. They're going to finish off this run that they're having. They're the hot team. Not saying the Astros aren't. That's why I think it's going to go 7. It's going to be one of those series that's going to be one. It's going to be one of those series that just goes they're going to be exhausted. But after the dust settles, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, and the Philadelphia Phillies are going to be holding up the World Series trophy. And that is who I have winning the World Series. The Philadelphia Phillies. Jadis is loving. I know Jadis is a Philadelphia fan. So Jadis got his Eagles and Philadelphia Phillies, guys. I think we'll be taking home the World Series. And that is what I think about the MLB World Series 2022. It's something different. I like it. I like it not being the same teams, like I said. Yes, we got the Astros, but they're not going up against the Dodgers. We're not watching the same 7-game series we see every October. We're not seeing the Yankees. We're not seeing, I really didn't want to see the Yankees. I would have rather seen Seattle and stuff. I had Seattle and Philly. I wanted to see the J.P. Crawford World Series, but we got the Phillies. So I'm going to take the Phillies, like I said, to win the World Series. So now that I told you my World Series predictions, if you guys want to see and you want to see what else I had to say about everything that happened in AL and NLCS, go back to the beginning of this episode. But now, let's get into the comments. Let's see what everybody's saying. And let's see how everybody's doing on this Monday night or Monday afternoon as we get ready for this Monday night. You guys better come and hang out. We got Monday Night Raw. We got Monday Night Football. It's the Chicago Bears, my Chicago Bears, going up against Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. Come and watch Tino cry live on YouTube at 7 p.m. when we watch the Bears and Patriots and we watch Monday Night Raw. But we got the Golden Sponge in the building. What's up, Golden Sponge? How you doing, my man? Can't believe these two teams. Man, that is what I'm saying. I cannot believe that these two teams made it. I really did it. I mean, the Astros are the Astros. What do we expect? But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm happy for the Phillies, though. Tino, what's up, Justin? How you doing? Let's go. Tino is live. Yes, Justin. The biggest question of the day, guys. This might be the big one. Tino, do you think the Bears will win tonight? I hope so. I'm praying. I'm praying to the football gods. Can the Bears pick up a win? And can Tino go 3-0 in fantasy? That would be the best week ever. And Tino might actually have a happy podcast tomorrow instead of always being negative and angry because he always loses. So let's pray to the fantasy gods and the NFL gods that everything goes correct tonight. But we'll have to see. Now let's get to some bad news that we have on the injury front. We got Breece Hall, one of the best rookies. He proved that he was the first running back. He was the number 1 running back in New York. And sadly, he tears his ACL and he is now out for the season. And that means that Michael Carter seems to be the number 1 back. And we'll have to see what happens. But we'll just, yeah. Jadis says, what's up, my man? What's up, Jadis? How you doing? He asked, any news on DK? So Jadis, they said that it's not anything serious. He's not out for the year. They said they want to do more tests, but I didn't see anything like major to the point. I think they said like a high ankle sprain, so maybe like a month at most. But yeah, Chris says Phillies in 5. I'm saying 6 or 7. So it's confirmed, Chris, that he has. Yes, it is confirmed. I don't watch baseball, but I play it. I'm gonna say Phillies. Jadis, do you play this show? Is that what you're talking about? You play this show? He said Philadelphia. They don't lose at home, guys. They do not. Absolutely right. Big facts. They do not lose at home. They don't. I only like football and basketball, Lakers and Eagles. I don't really like baseball. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay, Jadis. I feel you, man. You don't have to like everything. Roman Reigns, yes, he is, guys. Before I go, I'll show you all the canvas and we'll go over what's going on the rest of the week. But yes, Roman Reigns is supposed to be on Monday Night Raw tonight, I think. Yeah. So hopefully we see Roman Reigns. Or no, it's SmackDown. It's SmackDown he's going to be on. But who knows? He might show up tonight. You never know. Who knows in the Roman Reigns era? Mac Jones may not play tonight. Uh-oh. Is that news? I haven't heard that news. Let's see real quick. Do we got breaking news here on Tino's time? We got some breaking news. Very nice setback. Oh, he's expected. I've been told Lucas will take over as blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Bears are always hurt. We know. So who's playing? I don't see any of that. But it says that he's poised to return. So we'll have to see. When was this? Was this yesterday? No, this was that. I don't know. It looks like he's supposed to return any setbacks, but we'll have to see. He says no. Man, MLB 05. Did you ever play Slugfest? And then did you ever play the Bigs, Jadis? Those were the best. We got Bianca versus Bailey tonight on Raw. Yes, we do. We also have Carl Anderson versus Finn Balor. I don't know why, but there hasn't really been too much announced for Raw tonight. There's only been 2 things. As things are announced, go check out Tino's time to check out and see what I think and what I have. And if anything is announced, I'll post it on there. But as of right now, yes, we got Bailey and Bianca, and we got Finn versus Carl Anderson. I'm sure we're going to see Riddle. I'm sure we're going to see the Usos or Sammy. I'm sure we're going to see some shenanigans. But I kind of like not knowing anything going on. So, everybody, I thought Roman, I think he might be. I think you're right. I don't know why. I just feel like I think you're right, though. But, everybody, before we go here on Tino's Time, let's go over everything that is going to be going down here on Tino's Time. And then we will go over and we will continue to talk about the chat. But first, tonight, we're not done yet here today, guys, on Tino's Time. Tino continues to take over. He's here all day. He loves you guys. Putting out left and right. We'll be here tonight for Monday Night Raw. So come and hang out. Like I said, we'll watch Raw. We'll see the OC. We'll see Carl Anderson. We'll see Bianca. We'll see Bailey. Will we see Mufasa go after Seth Rollins? Will we see Kevin Owens? Will we see Johnny Gargano? Are we going to see Judgment Day? Will we see Rey Mysterio? Did Judgment Day kidnap Rey Mysterio from SmackDown or something? Who knows? I mean, Dominic does have to go home to Rey, right? I mean, he can't live on his own yet, correct? I don't know, guys, but we'll be live for Monday Night Raw, and then we'll be live also for Monday Night Football as we watch the New England Patriots, the return of Mac Jones as he goes up against my Chicago Bears, Justin Fields, Darnell Mooney, and Matt Eberflus, Chicago Bears. Can the Bears win on Monday night? I hope so, because you don't want to see me sad on primetime. But if they are, come and hang out, because you'll watch me sad and you'll watch me cry live on YouTube. And then, guys, tomorrow, I haven't made the Canva yet. We'll have it up tonight after Monday Night Football. Come and hang out for another football week as we cover and we recap Week 7, the crazy injuries, and so much news that has come out. So many injuries, so many things. This fantasy football season is upside down. we might see the Jets and Giants in the Super Bowl this year. Who knows? But we'll be live tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we watch, and I tell you how I think Week 8 will play out, and hopefully I help you set your lineups, and we'll see how Tino does after the Bears game tonight. Hopefully everything goes successful. But then, tomorrow night, we'll be back here for WWE NXT as we watch all the all the fallout of Halloween Havoc. We still have Mandy Rose as the NXT Women's Champion. Braun Breaker still the NXT Champion. We do have a new North American Champion in Wes Lee. We got Pretty Deadly going up against Malik and Idris. We got Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark going up against Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. I don't know. I keep trying to think she's Casey still. And then what is Roxanne going to say? What was with Austin Theory's weird random show up yesterday, or last week, I should say? Will we see him show up again? Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is time for NXT. And then Wednesday, it's a special 3-hour live stream as we watch 2 hours of Dynamite, AEW Dynamite, as we see Jon Moxley put up against, and we see him fight and put the title up against Penta. And I do have a different Canva, so this is not the actual Canva. I made another one. But we see Jon Moxley go up against Penta. We see Sammy Guevara. We see Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, Matt Hardy. So many more guys on AEW Dynamite on Wednesday night. And then after Dynamite, I should say, on Wednesday, we're going to stay here and we're going to go over and we're going to go to the USA Network and we're going to watch Chucky, the TV series. And this is the week that Miss Liv Morgan, you only live once, will be on it. So come and hang out with your boy Tino as we are a special 3-hour live stream as we watch 2 hours of Dynamite. And then we get to the spooky side and then we watch Chucky, the TV series. What does Chucky have in store for the kids and Liv Morgan this week? And then, speaking of Chucky, Thursday night, I should say. Thinking it's Thursday. I don't know what day it is, people. But on Thursday night, when we sit and we hang out, we're going to take a break from all the wrestling and the football and the baseball because the World Series will not have started. We will have Thursday night on, and I'll be, of course, watching and keeping you guys up on the score. But we're going to take a break. We're going to sit back and relax. Grab your popcorn. Grab your blanket. We're only 5 days away or a week away from today from Halloween. So we're grabbing our blankets one last time and we're watching the original Child's Play. Let's go back and let's watch the origin story of Chucky. So Wednesday night, we're watching the TV series. And then Thursday night, come here, hang out with your boy Tino. We're going to go live a little earlier, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we watch Child's Play live here on Tino's Time. And then Friday night, we'll be here for Friday Night SmackDown as we watch and we see everything that's going to go down on Friday night. Legado del Fantasma, Hit Row, Ronda Rousey, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Chauncey. Will we see Carmelo Hayes join Hit Row? I don't know. That's who I think that B-Fab is going to be calling. You know, he lost the North American title. What else is he going to do? I don't think he has anything else to do. And I think he's the best option to replace Swerve. So, Carmelo Hayes, guys, I think is going to be the mystery opponent to help Hit Row defeat Legado on Friday night. But come and hang out with your boy Tino on Friday as we find out all of that action. So now let's get back to the comments. I see as soon as I start chatting and letting you guys know, everybody starts commenting. So, Chris says it should be Bayley versus Bianca. Yeah, I thought it was, Chris. I really did. Today, that was another shooting at, man, it is just so bad. It's so bad. Tino, Bailey Zapp is playing for the Patriots, but I don't know if that is confirmed. Interesting. I don't know. I want to see because, let's see, before we go to anything, because I don't know. That's because it says that he's on track to play, but maybe he hurt himself. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sure I think the injury report goes out at like 6:15. So we'll find out at like 6:15, 6:30. This week, we got the Eagles and Steelers. Yes, we do. And then Sunday night, guys, we got the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, coming off of a bye week, going up against the Cheeseheads up in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Aaron Rodgers, and the Green Bay Packers. Sunday night football is going to be a good one this week. Can the Packers get on track? Or are the Bills and Josh Allen just going to continue to dominate the league like they have all season long? Guys, Sunday is going to be a good week. We will be live also Sunday for another week action of the NFL football and fantasy football season. So make sure you guys come and hang out with your boy Tino as we watch week 8. Hopefully y'all are doing better than I am in fantasy football because your boy Tino's sucking this year. It's kind of a double-edged sword, guys, tonight. I'll tell you my dilemma. So I am down by 12 in one league. I have the Patriots defense and David Montgomery. So I need the Patriots defense to kind of beat the Bears. But then I need David Montgomery to score less than 14 points so I can win in one league and I could win in the other league, because if he gets 10 points in one league, then I could win. And yeah. So it's a double-edged sword because I need David Montgomery not to score points, but I need him to, and I need the Patriots defense to not do good, and I need the Patriots. It's going to be a fun night, guys, here on Tino's Time. So make sure you guys don't miss it. Oh, yeah. Also, we have Jadis make sure I forget before we forget. Jadis, Matt Ryan has been benched, and they will be led by, and they were, I don't know what's going on with the Colts. Matt Ryan has been benched. We'll be talking more about that tomorrow when we talk about all the fantasy football nonsense going on. Halloween is Monday. I thought, next Monday, 1 week from this week, get your costumes, get your Halloween, get the spooky on, because we'll be live here for a special Monday Night Raw Halloween edition and a spooky Monday Night Football game. So next Monday, we'll be here. You just because it's Halloween, Tino taking days off? Hell no. Tino here. We're going to watch Raw. We're going to watch football, and we're going to have a good time. So, guys, that's all I have for you. That's pretty much all that we have. Will you be wearing a costume? No, I will not be wearing a costume. I'll dress up as Tino. That's all I got. Jalen Hurts better give me some points next week, man. I have facts. I shouldn't even watch the Steelers. Man, Deontay Johnson is kind of stressing me out and giving me anxiety. So I don't even know. But guys, thank you all so much for coming here, hanging out with your boy Tino on this Monday afternoon. I almost said Tuesday afternoon. I don't know what afternoon it is. Monday afternoon, guys. So thank you all for coming here, hanging out with your boy Tino. If you guys want to hear more of me, as usual, you guys know where to find me. But if you don't, go follow us on SoundCloud and Spotify at Tino's Time for all the audio versions of this episode and all the other episodes live on SoundCloud and Spotify. This one will probably be uploaded later on after Monday Night Raw. Also, go follow us on Tino's Time Wrestling on Instagram and Facebook. Tino's Time 1996 on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. TikTok and Twitter. Twitter mostly is where I'm most active. So if you guys want to talk, hang out, let me know. Guys, remember, hit that like button. Remember to subscribe. Remember to join the nation. Join the raffle. We're on the road to 500. We're at 419. Also, breaking news here, guys. We broke it. We hit the 4,000 watch hours. So I appreciate all of you guys, all of Tino's Nation, for always hanging out, spending time with me, watching these episodes, enjoying them, commenting, leaving your questions, and so much more. This isn't the end. Of course, we got to continue, and we ain't stopping until we get to the top. We're taking over the IWC, people. We're going to try to. But, guys, remember to go follow all the social medias, and finally, turn that notification button on so you know when we go live tonight for Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Football. So, guys, until then and until tonight at 7 p.m., when we watch Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Football, the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots, like I said, all pray to the fantasy and NFL gods that everything works out for your boy Tino. So, until then, guys, this is your boy Tino signing out, and I'll see all of you tonight.